Hello! It is so wonderful to be here today. I am actually um, in an interesting, peculiar situation, which is why we are meeting earlier today. I know most of you probably will not be able to see this live. At a time that I'll be going live, I'll probably be driving. I was traveling over the weekend and got to do an amazing thing. I got to perform a wedding for a dear friend and client. And flying back, the roads were flooded. So we just have a little detour at the hotel. And so it's so much more aligned with the message today, actually. Victoria Reader, founder of You to Shine Without Worthy Me movement. Thank you so much for getting these beautiful journals, for sharing with me how these journals are affecting you. It's a very great gift for me to hear from you guys. And obviously, as I filled it all out, it's changed my life as well. So today we're actually on page 96. And the concept in this quote that comes from scriptures, 1 Peter 2 through 9, has been one of the greatest triggers because it's been so misunderstood. And so that particular scripture is, but you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood. So many words that became triggered, that became charged. The word chosen, we're looking at chosen. So for so many of us going back into childhood, if you had a game where you were picked last or you were not picked at all for a certain game, the word chosen became associated with us with, I want something, I want to be a part of something, but I am not chosen, or yay, I am chosen for what I wanted, so I'm more special than others. And so, but the word chosen in this respect actually means that every molecule in your body at every single moment in time is particularly chosen to be a part of who you are and to support you in the best way for your divine mission. That you are chosen for your journey on this planet. And so it's not that because you are chosen, somebody else isn't. And so it's interesting how much we've detached from that. And then by a chosen race, the human race, the race that is to love all the other species, right? Because it's a part of our mission. And so you were chosen, you were created. How do I know that? Because you are you, because you exist, because you were worthy of God's time, love, and creative power to use the universal laws to bring together, to create you. And all the voices internally, I'm going to talk a little bit longer today because when I was doing the team meeting on Saturday, I reviewed it with my team and I wanted to bring a little bit insight to you. You probably have heard me talk often that there are three great underlying limiting, damaging, sabotaging patterns in human mind, which is the first one is I'm not enough. The second one is I'm so different, I don't belong anywhere. And the third one is what I want is just out of my reach. There you go, all true. Ukrainian thing, you sneeze when it's true. So what happens to all of us at different times, we feel different aspects of it, or we might have all of them rotating together. And so how does chosen come in here? Because you're chosen for your individual mission, you are different because you were created to make a difference. And because you were created to make a difference, of course you don't feel you're enough or don't have enough skills. You're here to grow into that difference. And as you're growing, you might feel that what you need is out of your reach, while everything is actually coded within your worth. And as you reclaim that worth, things line up for you. And so for my beautiful Empower Me team, we did a one-stop solution. What is a solution to not feeling enough? To learn that you're not only different and don't belong, but instead that you're different to make a difference, and that everything you have is always within your reach. That solution is surrender to divine grace. And so as long as you choose to surrender to God's grace, you're reminded that you are chosen. and those choices open up for you. So that is what I would love to activate for us, if you would allow for me to witness. If you can put one hand on your heart, you can put the second hand on your solar plexus and allow for me to witness what it feels like for you to open up to divine grace, to grace of God. That even when you feel you're not enough, that grace is more than enough. That when you feel you're so different, the grace helps you make the difference. And that everything you have is more than enough within your reach to live your divine potential. Taking a beautiful breath in and out, beautifully breathing out. For the exercise in the journal, I would recommend going to the part 2 of I Am Worthy of Wholeness and doing a shift where on one side of the page I would draw what you feel now, and then on the second side of the page, draw what you feel through divine grace. Because through God, everything is possible. That is what I have for you for today. And until I see you again tomorrow, please remember you're worthy of God's infinite love.